All right, now. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Let's talk about Chud, man. Chud, man, a real stomp down Kentucky Heat type of brother. Oh, Chud. Now, if y'all don't know, been living on the rock, been chilling with the man on the moon. Chud is a white live streamer that's going around calling the blacks, the coloreds, nigga, and been saying that.
Look at this nigga chimping out. It's Dom Luca, great value. It's the great value Dom Luca. Keep chimping out. Keep chimping out, nigga.
I got something else. I'll take the gun from you.
Do it. Try it right now.
They've been chipping out. So we gotta see how the blacks been chipping out. Right here.
Look at this saying nigga chimping out. Look at this saying nigga chimping out. You're not even recording. Look at this dumbass, he's not even recording.
You right, hold on. The fucking cameraman. You got me on that.
Yo, quit chimping out, bro. We're just niggas in Christ.
No, I know, but listen though, I'm just talking shit like
yeah,
you
can
shit.
say bitch, whatever.
Okay, and you can't
I can say
that.
nigger. I can say yeah, we can. We're on the same page.
But man, I just can't. Man, look,
bro.
Look, man, look. I believe in
Come on, bro. They're chimping out. Look, get him.
I ain't gonna lie, you a bitch.
Yeah, you're a nigger. I love you though. Even though you're a nigger, I love you, bro.
I love you. Hey,
I'm praying for you.
As God's children.
Hey, real quick, can we do a prayer? Can we do a prayer real quick?
Hey, but no.
Or what?
Don't pull up background.
This is what he does.
Or what?
This is how he does.
I don't gotta stop doing nothing. Can we say a prayer?
I want to pray with you if that's how you speak about people.
Nigger, it's a word.
Come on, bro. Don't call him.
We're all niggers in.
Now, let's go here. Background about Chud. Chud was a fairy. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. He was big. He was scary. And just so happened, he paid a black woman to do some strange things to him with a strap on. Beat him all. That's where Chud come from. Now, right now, I believe he may be some type of construction worker. Even though he walk around like an old cowboy with some mace and a gun. Chud have officially caught a murder charge. Now, conspiracy theories and others alike may say that
I'm going to tell you what I think, Art. I think this is an FBI psyops. I think this is an experiment by the U.S. government to see how black people will react to overtly violent white racists patrolling our communities. I think this is part of a larger experiment and social agenda that is preparing for a possible martial law or social unrest or civil war to come. Black people need to follow this Chud the Builder case. I'm wondering, Art, if he is...
Chud is American Cyclops real time, trying to engage the reaction of black people, doing a study on the culture of the black mind in America. Now, here mean, let's go here with Chud. Man, he looked like an all-American white guy, man. Man, he looked like he would have married a white woman, a willow, on the top of the hill of a mountain, under a cedar tree. Kind of looked like he smelled like a wet dog if you wet him up. But let's go here with the racial antics. He realized he'd get popular, and guess what? Black rage is real. So they realize rage, bait, and negative content runs the world. So it drops right into this white boy lap that used to let a black woman strap him down, and she did an interview on street stars or something of that sort, right? Yeah. He used to take the pole from the black lady, strap on, yeah. But we're gonna go here. Chud was doing this around Nashville and different place that would be considered, what you would like to say, a white haven and a black middle class. Yes, and he was calling them niggers, black monkeys, and that they're chipping out. And he only caught attempted murder charge. Multiple people have tried to fight him or confront him, and he either called the police or Mason. Now, I know you might be wondering, what type of black men did he encounter? Well, I can tell you safely, he encountered the black either middle class or the black class of people, even if they ain't have nothing or had something, couldn't throw their life away. Because mind you, he's in Nashville. Nashville don't really produce the hardened black guy that want to be physical, that want to knock somebody out, that wants to shoot a gun at someone for words of verbal exchange. You see, Chud, even though he engaged in these racial anecdotal quotes in a lot of blacks' faces, he made sure not to go to the real dark black places like Memphis.
There's a huge update in the Chud the Builder case. Dalton Eatherly's affidavit of complaint has been made public. In the official affidavit, not a single word about Dalton uttering a racial slur towards Joshua Fox. Not a single word about him provoking the fight. Without provocation, Dalton's legal justification of self-defense is entirely intact. January 10th, 2026, 18 weeks before the Eatherly incident, Joshua Fox had commented on Facebook showing premeditation to fight Dalton to launch his Twitch streaming career. Even if we set the self-defense aside for just a moment, the affidavit fails to outline any actual crime. Let's look at the state's own words chronologically. Dalton Eatherly and Joshua Fox engaged in a verbal altercation. A verbal argument is not a felony. At most, it's a misdemeanor, disorderly conduct that would apply to both men. But neither of them have been charged with this. Mr. Eatherly turned his body in a bladed stance towards Mr. Fox and reached for his firearm. There's nothing unlawful about taking a defensive stance and preparing to defensively draw a weapon when you are facing an angry antagonist who has followed you, who is pressing into your face and yelling at you, who is making a threat of violence towards you. Thereafter, a physical altercation ensued. Notice the passive voice. The state does not claim that Dalton Eatherly initiated this fight. If he had, you know that they would put that right here, but they didn't. What does that tell you? Joshua Fox initiated this fight, and the police and the prosecutor know this. The affidavit then states, Mr. Eatherly discharged his firearm, striking Mr.
Tennessee. You see, don't ever think that Chud is dumb. He was wise. He know that the crime rate in Memphis is higher than a motherfucker. And if he would have went over there to the blacks over there in Memphis, Tennessee, talking his racial rhetoric, one of the black guys would have gladly, bow, 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 bow. No more Chud. They would have killed him. Because Memphis, crime is outrageous, don't matter if it's in the black community or the white community. And Memphis is largely made up of blacks. In the violent sector, especially. So, therefore, Chud knew what he was doing. He felt safe. Now, in the black guys' defense, you gotta remember they got it's like they say they got sometimes black people have this genetic memory thing, where they just become scared or fearful of doing things to other race, even if they're largely disrespectful. But a lot of times they can be put into a box of, let's see how far or how much we can get away with these blacks. And whites and other people like to test this every so often. And they did their experiment. And for the black group and the black race as a whole, we will render and see what happens from this experiment. But this was a great grand experiment. It did a lot of things. It helped gave you a lot of things to consider if you was a black guy, and it gave you, let you know where the black people is as a whole. That this have taken place, and this went on for so long. And he went about this for months, weeks. Give you some things to think about. The question of the day: is racism real? Do racism exist? Do freedom of speech rule the world as a whole? What do you think? Give me your comments. Is it even real? Is it a myth? And I want all walks of life to answer that question for me, because I'm curious to know, what are your thoughts? Hit me with your best.